What's up, everybody? It's your girl Shay on this Wednesday, and I got my guy TMagic in the building with me. What's up, TMagic?
What's up? What's up? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's definitely an honor to have you on the show today. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with us. Let us know what's up with TMagic right now.
Oh man, TMagic is on tour right now.
TMagic on tour.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So I see that you created yourself. You have a logo out there, and it's called Creating Your Own Lane. I definitely want you to tell me a little bit about creating your own lane.
Yeah, that's one of my slogans. Create your own lane. Create your own lane is exactly what it sounds like. Create your own lane. So many kids out here that's trying to follow me like somebody else and acting like something they not. And create your own lane is exactly what it sounds like. Create your own lane. Like, don't ride nobody else's wave. Don't try to mimic nobody. Don't try to fit in. Stand out. You know what I'm saying? That's what create your own lane is.
Absolutely. So when you started creating your own lane, what made you create a lane to become a magician?
Well, honestly, me creating that lane was honestly for the community. It was for our hood, and it was me creating something that kids in our neighborhood can have to look up to, basically. Yeah.
So did you do any studying to become this magician, or is this all just like a mind-based thing that you came up with, a mental?
No, I did some studying. I took some classes. Actually, I met a magician, a street magician, in Chicago, and he used to do a lot of tricks and card tricks and stuff like that. And that kind of like intrigued me, and I was like very fascinated by that. And then I just like took it to the next level, type of thing.
Absolutely. You know, most magicians, they do perform tricks or illusions. So I'm gonna just
Magicians.
right, magicians. Most of them perform tricks or illusions. So I'm gonna ask you much more. Do you go off illusions, or you just like the tricks?
I do both. I do a lot of tricks. I do like tricks for the kids, but the illusions are for the grown people, like the teenagers. So I do both though. I study both. I do tricks and I do illusions.
Absolutely, that's a good thing. So how long have been studying to become a magician?
Um, how long I been knowing you?
Oh gosh. I don't know. The very first time I met you, you did my daughter's birthday party, and she was 2 at the time. So now she's 11. That's like 9 years. I'm just saying you've been performing it, but I don't know when you start studying it.
Yeah, so maybe like 5 years before that.
Oh, okay. So what made you just take your talent and not just be local with it? You went a little bit more to where now you're doing industry parties for like artists and more industry people like that. How did you come about that route, that
Uh,
lane to create for yourself?
well, that route right there, uh, it was crazy. So like I had to go through some things. I went through some things, right? And I was forced to go the route I'm going now. You know, I had lost some shit, and I had went through a lot of things. Back living in Chicago, so I was forced to kind of like just keep pushing and go further with this. So,
Right.
like I said, I really started the magic for the kids in the community for the hood. Like it was really just like a neighborhood hero type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was on. But then when I was forced with certain things in my life, I had to. It was like boom. You got to go further than this. It's more than just the hood. Like it's more people in the world that need this, that need to see this. So that's why I took it and put it in the world like that. Yeah.
So what is the most rewarding part of becoming a magician?
What's the what?
The most rewarding part of you becoming a magician?
I think the most rewarding part of it is seeing all these different kids that I have came across, encountered with. They like to see how they react to my talent. You know what I'm saying? Like even with your baby, when I did your kids party, I had your whole front room sitting there in amazement, like, what the hell? Hell
Yeah.
no, how he do that? You know what I'm saying? So it was like, even you were like, get the out of here, hell no. Like, you raw as hell. And, I remember that because you didn't even want to pay me all the money that I wanted to do the
How dare you get on this show?
you were like, Terrell, work it out for me. That's too much. I'm like, this is what I charge. And that was like, no money then. That was just hundreds. Now I want thousands of dollars for a show.
You know what, Terrell? You know what? I gotta respect your honesty because you my guy, and that's why you on Let's Be Real. I love people like you that's gonna be honesty, but at the end of the day, you got all your money because it was well worth it. You have popcorn
Yeah,
bags. You got a bird that's just as old as me that just still keep coming out these damn hats for these kids. So let's
yeah,
just be honest though. You did get your profit of money that you did deserve.
yeah.
I
I
can't
got it.
believe
Yeah,
you.
we being
You
real, right? Yeah,
hey
okay
you
then.
You petty as hell about that though. But no, what's the difference though? What's the difference now and from doing like, local people parties to now you're up there doing an industry party? What is the difference when it comes down to you doing the parties? Is it the way they handle the business? What really stands out on the difference of the level?
Well, I think the difference of it is now people know and they respect who I am and what I became because I had started doing this in the hood. And now that they see me on the TV screen with Boosie, Moneybag,
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Gates,
Yep.
T.I., Drake's. I got Young Blue just called me this morning to book his son birthday party for this Friday coming up. You know what I'm saying? So like when people see that, they like, dang,
Mm-hmm.
this nigga really is doing what he doing. Like
Absolutely.
if these big people reaching out to him, booking him, a nigga from Chicago, the west side of Chicago, and they booking him, they flying him out, man, bruh, the truth, bruh, the ghost. Like, okay, you
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? So
That's facts though. Now, like you just said, you started off, but like being in Chicago, did you get a lot of like support? A lot of people was booking you then, but now everybody is it like now everybody want to know who TMagic is or book you because of they seeing you working with celebrities.
man, I'm gonna tell you this. I ain't gonna lie. Chicago, my home. I love Chicago. I love everything about Chicago, and I love everybody, including you, that supported me before I became um, the celebrity magician. So
Absolutely.
Chicago always showed me love. I just think that Chicago didn't appreciate the talent and the gift that I had, and
Yep.
they didn't want to embrace who I was and the potential that I could bring to them. Like it's different now. Like, cause by me being T Magic and being doing magic tricks,
Mm-hmm.
that that one lane opened up so many more different lanes for me and created job opportunities for a lot of other people that now that's under my umbrella. That's making money. That's eating. That's taking care of their families from me, providing and creating a job for them. So I think that if most people would have known back then what I was gonna become today, they would have stood behind me and supported me more back then. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even harder, like they would have gave me every dollar, including you. You know, like T Magic, I'm gonna pay you. I don't want no discount because you know why? You gonna like I love what you doing, and this for our kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, I love Chicago, and I'm happy that I was able to like beat the odds and come through all of that shit that I had to come through and be here today.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
When you do see most magicians, they have a showgirl. I'm trying to figure out why you don't have one.
yeah, because nah, I'm talking shit. Nah, but honestly, the show that I perform, it's a one man show. But now that I have elevated, I am adding multiple assistants in my act now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I want to do. I wanted to do be different. I ain't want to be like the regular magician that you see on TV with a top hat, a black suit
Hmm.
on. No, I'm coming to your party with some motherfucking Amiri jeans on, with some Balenciagas, and you
A
feel me, and a
stylist.
blazer. Yeah, you
Absolutely.
feel me?
We got style to you.
Yeah, I put some swag on it. I want the kids to be able to like, dang, he got on Gucci shoes.
Let
Dang. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
share some of these. Let's share some of these celebrity parties that you have encountered with. Like I see that you did Yo Sean and Ari's baby, G Herbo and Ari's baby birthday party. How was that like for you? You know, like just hearing about the rapper, but actually getting up there and to perform such, you know, your talent in front of everyone up there. How was that for you?
Oh man, that was man. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I ain't even gonna lie. This the first interview I did that I'm telling this story about. You hear me? So you definitely
Okay.
just caught you one. That day, listen, that day that I did your son's party was the day my brother got killed. Now
Oh God.
Marshall, my little brother Marshall died in Chicago. My last brother AJ Jizzle, he got killed down here. The same day I had to do that birthday party. Nobody knew that I was going through all that. I had all that hurt and pain in me. I had to just chuck them tears up. I had to tuck that frown and that sadness and put that big ass smile on. I had to go out there and perform that show. You feel me? And that
Oh
show went
wow.
crazy. And
Oh.
I already didn't know that. I already didn't know nothing was going on. You know what I'm saying? And I think the crazy part, it was so crazy because that same day, Ari's crib got broken into. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yup. So her crib got broken into, and so she came home to a surprise, like, what? Motherfucker broke and stole her jewelry and all type of shit out her crib. I heard about it after, but then that day when I did that show, I woke up that morning and I heard my little brother got killed. Somebody robbed
Oh
him and killed
God.
him, and my eyes was red, my face was swollen, cause I was crying all fucking morning, and I was just like so broke. You feel me? But I had to just put cold towel, ice on my face, cover that shit up, go in there and do that show, and that shit went so viral that it didn't
Oh
even make no
God.
sense. You know what I'm saying? So Ari party it was like, and I'll never forget that party. Ari party, shout out to Ari. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ari for reaching out. Shout out DJ Larry Live. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Break Gang. Shout out Moneybag. Like them, my family members. You know what I'm saying? Like them, my
Yes,
real family members.
I can definitely see it, and my condolences on that. And I'm glad that you have shown yourself to be much more of a person with strength and integrity and hard work to keep on going like that. Because you know,
Yeah.
some people now in a city or you know all over the state, anything could happen, and it could just be like a stagnant in your life. You won't be able to go forward. And I'm glad that you're just still being able to push through whatever you have overcome. So I also see you did work with like Funny Mike. How was it? Because that's a different crowd of kids. You know, they're much older. So when you perform with them, like, how did that? Was the respect there? Was they attentive to your tricks and stuff that you're performing?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
Okay.
it was crazy because I was on a plane heading to New York, and I did a show in New York, and then Funny Mike had text me through Instagram like, "Yo, bro, I need you. Call me." So I'm like, "Damn, all
Okay.
right." So I called his phone, and then his manager called and was like, "Yo, TMagic, bro, what's your schedule like?" Funny Mike needs you. I'm like, "When he need me?" Like tomorrow. I'm like, "Damn, what city?" He like in Houston. I'm like, "All right, bet." So I had right then and there in the air book me another flight. I called my assistant and had her book my flight. Boom, she booked the flight, and I was in Houston the very next day. And then I went in, did my show. Funny Mike came in. He was like, yo, nigga, like he was just all turned up. And he showed me major love, man. You know, the only thing I would say that I didn't really like about the whole show that he didn't at me, he didn't tag my name in nothing. Like people that knew me, they already knew me from previous shows they see me do. And I'm gonna say this too: a lot of celebrities, bro, a lot of them big people, like bigger than me type of people,
Okay.
they don't be like gonna tag you. I don't know why they do that shit, but I ain't even mad at that part because what's for you is gonna be for you. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
like people gonna know who I am regardless. Like even if a nigga don't tag me or not, but I felt like he should have tagged me. You know what I'm saying? Because he called me at the last minute, and I rearranged my schedule. You know what I'm saying? To even be there to do that for him. And then like he didn't show me the love like I thought he would. But I ain't mad at that part. I'm still grateful for the opportunity to go and do my show, and I got paid. So like, you know, he proposed to be like, hey, bro, you would do the show. He didn't personally. His people came in and was like, hey, bro, man, you know, if you do the show, bro, man, you know, relationships go a long way. And I'm like, yeah,
Absolutely.
I feel that. But at the same time, though, I need to be paid because I'm not a clout chasing ass person. Like, I'm not doing shows for people for clout. I'm not doing shows for people just to say like, hey, I did the show for this person. No, I need to be paid. I got a family. I got 100 people depending on me. You feel me? And this is my business. So like, respect me as I respect you. I will book you and pay you your fee. Pay me what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, but like I say, shout out to Funny Mike and his whole little bad kids camp for even having me there. I blew their minds. I had a bunch of kids calling me. Man, I'm talking, it's crazy now. When I be going to the store, kids be like, "Hey, you the magician that was on Funny Mike page? Oh my god!" I'm like, oh, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
So do you see yourself doing any type? What is your retirement when it comes down to being TMagic? What is the retirement that you have set in plan?
Man, listen, I'll pick my brother, Marshall. Miss you, kid.
Okay.
Look, check it out. When I'm when it's all said and done for me be doing with this magic, I'm gonna open up play centers all over the world called Marshall's World. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I'm gonna bust them down in every city and state. And even when I get older and I'm not probably able to do magic or be as sharp as I used to be, people will always remember who I am and what I did, and I will have something that I built called Marshall's World all over the world. I already opened one in Mississippi that took the world by storm. You know what I'm saying? That people go crazy. They're like, wow, this place is amazing. But now I'm finna go to Atlanta. Shout out Boosie. You know what I'm saying? That's my big bro for real. He like, bruh, let's go ahead and do something, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Money Bag. He want to stand behind me and open up one in Memphis, Tennessee for the people in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I got Trader Truth in pocket. Shout out my boy Face Mob CMG who connected them dots. So like I got a lot of different. I'm gonna come down there to Houston and open up one where you at. You know what I'm saying? In your city. You know, so
That was definitely a question because I was going to ask you, I see that you have met Kevin Gates, you have been up here, you have met so many different industry people like rappers, comedians, and you have been able to, perform and do your entertainment in front of them. But what other opportunities have been offered to you besides just doing magician work?
oh man, I had these comedians reach out to me, want me to go do a tour, a magic comedy tour with them.
Okay.
Um, I have been offered some short film roles that I declined because I didn't really want to be a part of that. Um, and then now I'm working on my own Netflix series right now. So like I got so much different stuff going on. Like the TV, I think the TV likes calling me because I think my magic show is more than just entertainment. Like it's really like real life. Like I tell a real life story throughout my magic show. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? So for people that ain't never been in Chicago, that don't know nothing about Chicago, that always hear bad things about Chicago, if you book T Magic, then you will get a piece of Chicago through my show, and I'll show you and teach you some things about Chicago. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that. I like that. That's very positive. So, when you have done, what type of work have you done with Busta Rhymes? I see that you have, you took a lot of industry pictures with a lot of these different guys. So, what was it like, just meeting Busta Rhymes or even doing any type of networking with them? They're still like regular people, but when you get up
They
there and
are.
you meet them, what is it? What's to them in the industry life?
Hey, look, let me tell you this. Them them celebrity people are just like us. Only thing is they got a title which is called a celebrity.
That
And the
network.
celebrity is yeah, and the celebrity is a person that a lot of people know of, and he or she have fame in their names. So um, when I get in the room with those people, I'm not one of them. I'm different. They looking at me. They watching me. They checking me out because I'm the only person in this room that could do what I do, which is magic. You feel me?
Absolutely.
They rap.
Absolutely.
I could be in a room with Ti. I was in a room with Boosie, Ti, and a couple other rappers. Guess what? All of them had in common. They rap.
Okay. And you
They rap.
stand out.
I stand out. I'm T Magic. I'm in a front room. I got a Boosie front room with 100 kids in the front room, including Ti and his whole family sitting there watching me. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So
Okay.
at that point, they not who they are no more. the people a lot of come to see me. I'm TMagic. Like, whoa, man, how this dude do this, bro? Hell no. I done had people like, bro, you don't look like no magician, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't look like a magician. I'm in the club with money bag on the same watch bags got on. I got the same bracelet he got on. I got the same
Okay.
Cuban he got on. You know what I'm saying? They're like, hold on, bro. You do tricks. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You out here making funny money.
It ain't. Tricks ain't for kids. Yeah.
That's really dope, though. I'm glad. But what is the most thing that's keeping you going out there? You know, I'm pretty sure you started this journey alone, going to these different states. But what is it about yourself that just keep you pushing to just be like, you know what, this is where I'm at. I'm just gonna keep on going. I see you to met with the Spurs, so you're just all over the place right now with publicity and making a name for yourself.
Yeah. What keep me going is study getting on Facebook and social media and seeing all these rest in pieces. That's what keep me going. To know that
Absolutely.
I beat that. To know that I cheated that. You know, like Final Destination, that movie. You know how like how them kids cheated death, but
Okay.
for some reason, it keeps circling around them. It keep coming around them. But you know what I'm saying? And they keep beating it. That's how I feel sometimes. Like when it come to this magic, like I beat it. I beat that shit. Like I seen my little brother die. I seen him take his last breath. You feel me? I couldn't help him. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen so many of my other homies die. I seen the nigga get killed, and I just did his daughter's birthday a week before that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here! Like what in the fuck? Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, damn. So like I could be one of them niggas. I could be one of them niggas, but God put me in, and he blessed me with a gift and a talent, and he took me beyond the moon and the stars. And I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just grateful to still be here. So every day I get a chance to be on this earth, I'm gonna do my thing and get out here and try to touch somebody kid. You know what I'm saying? I always say I couldn't save my own brother, so hopefully, you know, with the gift and the talent I got, I can help somebody else say they kid. And that's
Absolutely.
what I be on.
So how would someone be able to book TMagic if they're looking to book you for any upcoming shows or events that they have? How would someone book you?
So basically, you can just come through my Instagram, right? You just come jump in my DM. You know what I'm saying? And somebody from my team will get back with you. If I don't get back with you personally, like I'm one of them type of dudes that I be looking at my Instagram, and I read comments. I pay attention. So if you write me, I'll respond back fast, quick, fast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I do
So
see that you was a little bit excited about sharing the Cuban links and all this that you share with Moneybag Yo. So I'm gonna just share a video so the people could see that T Magic does no flexing. He's really up here with these industry people. Please pay him his money for he try to clown y'all like he did me when he got all his money though. But this T Magic, he just don't do magic. You with the jewels
yeah.
and everything. I
Oh
see
yeah,
you.
shout out my jeweler, Ace the jeweler, man. Status, get your status up. You in Atlanta, you got it. Hey, if you want some real jewelry, some hard jewelry, you gotta come to Status Jeweler, man, for real. Ace,
That's what's up.
my boy Sam, you know what I'm saying? My boy Don the jeweler. Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah.
So what's the next thing coming up for T Magic and when it comes down to 2022? What you got up for this year?
Oh, I got Young Blue son birthday party coming Friday. I'm finna go out to Atlanta to the big mansion and do a big celebration. Um, this Friday. I got Drake coming up in a couple months. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
um, man, I got a couple things coming up. I don't really like talking about a lot of stuff that I ain't really like locked in because I don't be liking to talk about it and then it don't go through. But I got little baby you know what I'm saying, on the list. I got Cardi B on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and my goal is to meet Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? I want to meet Tyler Perry and tell him my story and show him my gift, my talent, and hopefully he can help me put it into a and bring it to life.
Absolutely. That's great. So the only thing that you do have coming up right now for 2022 is like just doing more industry parties and just trying to lock it in a little bit more with networking across and meeting more people. How
Man,
did you
I got a bunch of shows coming up. I'm on tour right now. It ain't just the industry people. I still do local parties, but you know you gotta
okay.
have that paper right. You gotta have that paper
So
right though. And
So what's the numbers now? What was the difference? Because I think when you started back in 2000 and I think I booked you like 2012 or 13, your price was like 350 then. So what's the price now?
So look, back then when you booked me, I was charging 350, 300, right? So I was doing 150 for the magic show and 150 for the bouncy house. So that was a
Okay.
combo. So I was bringing the magic show and a bouncy for $300. Now today for a local show, I want $3,500 for one magic show. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
But
depending on
Terrell,
the
I need a discount.
here you go, here you go, here you
Terrell,
go.
it's me though. Look, my kids big as hell. They don't want to see no magic now, no, but they would because you know what my
Man, you
daughter
know
said.
I do a
My
lot of
baby's
sweet
like, I don't
16
remember
parties.
him. She
I
said
do
she don't
sweet.
remember.
She probably don't. She was a baby when I did that. She was like how old? 2.
She was 2.
She was 2 years old.
Yeah, she 11 now.
That party was for the guests. That wasn't even for her because she was not even old enough to experience it. You were just blessed enough to even be able to have something like that for your daughter. Like you remember, her guests remember. She don't remember, but you could show her pictures and videos. Like, baby, remember? You don't remember, but when you was 2 years old, I had this man for you before he even blew up to be who he is today. I had him for you. You hear
We
me?
weren't even thinking about that. We didn't even have no cameras or nothing. But I just remember that bird and that popcorn, and you had them strings. And I wanted to ask you, what's so different? Here you go with this shit. You just, man, I told you before you got on my show, you're supposed to be professional. So these people
I'm
would
being
not know that
professional.
I knew you like that. No, I'm just playing. It's
I'm
all
keeping it
love.
real. We keeping it real. This don't matter if you knew me or not. Like we
But
being
no,
real
for
on
real
your show.
though. So what I wanted to ask you, what is different now when you started off doing your tricks and your illusions, sleight of hand? What have you enhanced now when you're doing shows? What have you put now more into your shows that wasn't there at first?
So now I've added a lot of different things to my show. I got music to my show now. Throughout my show, I do like different things where I give away prizes. People win money. Like the other day, I just did a show for G Herbo niece. Look, yeah, little niece, I think it was, in Chicago. Excuse me, and I gave her like $150 cash at the show. So when you do stuff like that, excuse me, you do stuff like that, people be like, dang, like he really just gave away some money. Like it's real. Not only
Right.
is his magic real, but he just gave away real money. Like, dang, I believe in him. Like, okay, I'm gonna book him. You know what I'm saying? And little stuff like that make other kids be like, Mama, can the Magic Man come to my birthday? You know what I'm saying? So if I give away $150, $200 on my show, and I just made $3,000, it's you know what I'm
You
saying? It
made
was
a
worth it.
you still profit. You
It was
you over
worth it.
profit. You just gave back.
No,
What you
I
gave
ain't
out a
over. No,
tip?
I ain't over profit because when they book me, they gotta pay for hotel, they gotta pay for travel, they gotta pay for ground transportation. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
the show
okay.
fee. So
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
I just
glad you my friend. Ooh, I'm glad you my friend. I don't
I'm
gotta
glad
do
you,
all that.
I'm glad you my friend too, so you can support me. See, friends support each other. They don't ask for
Don't
no
they?
discounts.
Look, when I told my daughter, she was like, "How are you going to get him on the show?" I'm like, "Look, I've been paid and I've been put some money in the pockets. It's cool. We staffed. It's there though.
Yeah, yeah, you good because this is a free interview. I don't even do that no more. It's over with.
You know what,
So yeah,
Terrell? After this, I'm calling your phone and it's gonna be one because you cut up today. You got on your big jewelry. You let me know it's so icy, but no, I really do
hey,
appreciate
it
you
ain't no
taking.
more free. It ain't no more free nothing. You hear me? I got the hell matters.
I love that. You came and turned up on Let's Be Real. Let them know, baby. It's nothing. That's a small thing to a giant, but I definitely
No, but
appreciate
no,
it.
I'm blessed though, and I'm blessed, and I'm no real talk. I'm blessed, and I'm appreciative of everybody who support me. And if you keep supporting me, I promise you, I'm gonna keep giving y'all a great show, and I'm gonna keep y'all kids. Man, y'all kids gonna grow up to remember who T Magic is, man. And,
Absolutely.
and that right there alone is worth more than money for sure, for real.
So before I do get you out of here, I got to ask you one more question because I know you have not just always had easy shows. I know it has not always been just, easy going, just trying to perform these illusions at sleight hand. So how do you overwin a crowd that does not believe what you're doing is realistic? How do you get through that? They not amazed at all about none of your tricks. Like,
Man, look, I just had a show, and I hope that air wasn't too loud on your mic.
no,
I just
you
had a
fine.
I just had a show. I just had a show to do. Where was it? I don't know where I was at for show. I just had a show, but the crowd was like they was like dry. They was like they wasn't like bored. They was more so like they weren't used to it. They never experienced a magician. They didn't know how to react. It was just like stuck. Like, and I'm like, I had to get them in it. You know what I'm saying? I had to get them in it. I had to like turn my turn my up on a little more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, I gotta pipe up on these folks. Like, I gotta turn up on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, dang, like I know my magic raw because shit. I be tricking Boosie and Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Boosie hard to trick. I done trick Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on. So I know this shit worked, but it was just a crowd of people. You know, some people they react different. You know, they more chill. They not really like, some kids be like real wild and extra. Then you got
Okay.
some kids that's real mild and just chill.
Okay.
And I think that was the thing. Like I was dealing with a bunch of mild, chill kids, and they was excited because a lot of moms inbox me, text me like, "Hey, my son is in the house now, trying to pour water in the cup like TMagic." I'm like, for real? I'm like, that's dope. But they didn't show that energy at the party though. They was like, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe
Like,
they was just really observing. They maybe some people are like that.
yeah, yeah. A lot of people like that. Hey, let me tell you something. I get people that be like, but then at the end of the show, they be like, "Hey, bro, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. One nigga told me something, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't even hate on you no more, bro. I was hating on you like a motherfucker, bro. You dope." He said, "Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I just hated on you, bro. I hated on you, bro. Like, man, that shit ain't real." He said, "Bro, you just fucked me up, bro, for real, for real." I'm like, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
That's what's
appreciate
up.
that. You know what I'm saying? So I gained a fan. I turned a non-believer into a believer, and then I gained a
Absolutely.
fan, and I went in there and did my job. And after that, people gonna remember me. They gonna be like, I remember him.
Hmm.
I remember him.
It's
So
your signature.
it's
The
my
way you
signature.
serve people, the way you communicate with people, it still is a signature. So whether I'm saying, it's always a good thing to address people and just do your best when you do your shows. I do appreciate you taking the time out today. All your magic wasn't good back then in 2012 though, while you got up
Yeah,
here and talked about you didn't get the money. That's because I saw you pull that bird really up out your pocket.
you lying.
Is that bird still around? That bird is about just as old as me.
Nah, I got another bird. I got several birds now. I got several
Okay.
birds. I got a bird I keep in Chicago. I got a bird I keep in Memphis, and I got a bird I keep in Atlanta. So, just so that I don't have to travel around with that because the airport be tripping about them birds, but they let a damn dog and a cat get on the plane with you. I don't understand that part, but
Absolutely. That's
yeah,
crazy though. But I'm glad that you are able to adapt and through everything. So how has business been for you during this COVID?
man, I done turned up. Look, I probably done made more money than the police officers, than the school teachers. I probably done
Okay.
made more money than the police officers and the school teachers put together.
So how are you marketing right now? What's your approach? Just being a magician. How's you marketing with that?
My marketing now is really like word of mouth. It's like social media is my marketing. Soon as I
Okay.
get in the room and get to doing my thing, cameras getting popped out. You know what I'm saying? They recording, they sharing, they tagging, they adding, and then people sharing. So now it's like I need him. Who is that guy? Book him. Let's book him. How can I book him? You know what I'm saying? And there you go. Like back then, I had to go pay people to run ads for me. Or me remember? I don't know if you remember, but I used to have the Magic Van in Chicago. Used to ride
Mhm.
around with my
Yeah.
face on it. That was my advertising right there. I bought a van and I wrapped it with my all my social media information, my email, my contact, and just I kept it riding around through the city so people can keep seeing it, keep seeing it, keep seeing it, and now I don't got to do all that. I mean, I got to have billboards and stuff in the city, but now I don't got to pay for all that extra stuff no more because now people know who I am. But it's still a bunch of people that don't know who I am. So,
Absolutely.
uh, I'm gonna figure out a whole nother way of marketing strategy to reinvent T Magic and keep it pumping. Yeah,
Absolutely. I'm glad. You have definitely did the impossible, which is, the key to life is make everything possible. And I'm glad that you was able to do that. Some people do not know how to do that. Some people should try to do some magician work and make an illusion out of their goddamn life because it still is a lot of people step behind. So, but I'm glad you just was able to succeed. Like you said, you beat the odds, living in Chicago. So now where are you at with it?
I'm down south.
Okay, you down south. So you liking it more from, just being in the Midwest with Chicago?
I love down south, and reason being because Down south is much more slower, and um, down south get everything before up north do. So everything that happens, music, fashion, all of that, it come down south first, and then it go
before it goes
up
north.
to yeah. So like
Absolutely.
a lot of songs people be hearing, I've been heard them already. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
These new artists that's popping up, I've been met them already before y'all got a chance. Before y'all know who Moneybag was, I've been knew who he was. Before y'all know
Okay.
who Young Dolph was, I've been knew who he was. Before y'all
Okay.
know who all that, I've been knew who them folks was because I'm down here in the South around them. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So yeah, yeah.
That's definitely dope. I'm just ecstatic to just have you to have a moment out of your day to come on the show and just talk about your journey just being T Magic, because at first you was just the Magic Man. So I guess you just put the T on it because that's for Terrell. So at the
No,
end of the
no,
day,
no, 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 no. T
so
Magic, T Magic is the guy that performs magic for the kids, that entertain the kids. T Magic is the neighborhood superhero. The Magic Man is the guy who does the magic for the adults who entertain the industry, who entertain everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
it's T Magic and it's the Magic Man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's different when it comes down to you doing the performing? Because you have more adults, illusions and tricks on hands for them. So that's what separate from the
Yeah,
two.
so yeah, the separate the two is the T Magic, he entertains the kids. He's a kid friendly magician. He's a family magician. He's a magician for everybody. I mean, for the kids and the schools and the churches. And
Okay.
um and T Magic, I mean the Magic Man, you might catch him in the club.
Oh God, he finna he
You
finna
know
make
what I
some
mean?
magic for real.
You
Okay.
might you might you might catch me in the club throwing racks all over the club and acting a fool in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the Magic
Okay.
Man. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
That's a
yeah.
good thing. That's good. Well, I definitely appreciate you, taking your time out with us, on Let's Be Real, being very real and blunt. You was just a little bit too much though. No, but I definitely appreciate it. So it gotta be a part two. I'm just gonna check back with you, further on down the line, just to see how was those other upcoming parties and industry business that you set up around. How did that go for you? So I definitely check back in with you. But on this Wednesday, it has been real, and I definitely appreciate you. Before you get out of here, for any new potential customers, what do you have to say to them?
Hey, so listen, if you guys having any upcoming events and you would like to see an amazing magic show, I am the guy to call, and I can be reached uh, at the booking number at 662-609-4989. And my Instagram is I am TMagic, and that's I am T Magic. And if you guys are on fan base, then you can be my friend on fan base at T Magic Man, TMagicMann. Now, Fanbase is a brand new app that's out that's gonna blow up like Instagram. It's gonna be probably even bigger than Instagram, and it's a black
Okay.
owned app. So if you guys want to see more of my magic content, request to be my friend on Fanbase at T Magic Man, MANN, TMAGICMANN, or jump in my Instagram DM at T Magic, at I am T Magic, I am T Magic, and I'll get back with you. Or I don't, somebody from my team will. You know what I'm saying?
Or you can always reach out to me. I know how
Or
to
you can
contact them.
reach out to you, and she'll get you in tune. I'm sure she probably gonna put an extra fee on it, a little finder's fee. But
I ain't gotta put an extra fee. Don't worry about a sponsor. Look, why you trying to put me out there like that? But it's been love. Thank you. And until next time, it's been real.
it's been real. Yeah, it's been real.